Okay, hello everyone. My name is Lota or Abu. Melayu saya tidak fasih, saya minta maaf. So I speak in English and later Encik Saiful, which is beside me. This is Saiful. He will explain a little bit in Bahasa Melayu. By the way, Encik Rasak is here as well. He comes now from the other side. Yes, another one. Okay. So now we want basically to talk a little bit about the device itself. You can see here, this is the actual device. It's actually very simple. You have a button here to basically measure in a certain range, either 1 or 0.5. Usually 0.5 is enough because the noises are loud enough. Here is your on-off button and the volume button. When I turn this on, you should see a green light going on and off up here. Yes, all right. Now, usually I would use a headphone, which I can't at the moment because of the microphone. The headphone is Beats by Dr. Dre, Bluetooth headphone. Very convenient because you can just use it and we are not running around like the cable guys, not even like I look now. It's simply free to talk. At the same time, we have our small tablet PC. In our case here, it's Lenovo, which equally connects via YouTube. And basically you can see during the measurement already the actual value and the frequencies measured. Ideally, if there's no problem on any bearing or any moving part, you would have a straight line. Will usually not happen because as everything else, once you start working, you have somewhere a little bit of extra noise, etc. So even when the bearing is new, the perfect straight line won't happen. However, if you consider a straight line, and then you see in certain cases already a very broad, almost completely blue line in the picture, then you know, alamak, this one is really, really small. So the device itself, very easy to set up. The first thing is when you measure something and you check for leakages, you just use it with the blank microphone here, and you just go over the area you want to measure. Any hoses and pipes which are basically having any oil pressure or gas or air or water, if there's a leakage, you will hear. If there is any corona spark in the electronic on any cable, you equally will hear immediately, and you can basically do something against it. It's a very, very fast way to actually detect leakages at corona. Now, when we basically start, then any kind of measurement, you have different kind of add-ons which are basically just screwed on. Most of them are in aluminum because metal to metal. But we have equally some which are basically in plastic. This is especially for any rubber parts when they need to be measured, because you don't want to scratch or destroy the rubber. So here you see a plastic part which is usually used to check, for example, the leakage of windshields. Now, how do you check a leakage of windshields? Equally very simple. We have another toy. This one. This is our transmitter. We basically turn this on and you get a 40,000 Hertz signal which will be picked up by this device. Now imagine you put this in your car, you close the doors, the signal is in there, and then from outside you basically go around your windshield and you measure the sound. The sound should be even. If you have any corner there which is much louder than the rest of the rubber side, meaning on that side glue is missing. Now if you have, for example, a stone hitting your glass and you have already a crack there, we can check for you if you can still drive a bit with it, or if, for example, that glass is so affected that it's already louder on your crack itself. Then it's dangerous. Then you need to change it immediately. So this is basically just a very simple explanation of the whole setup. Very small, very convenient to use, and a really, really big effect. Alright, thank you. Now wait for Richard Seifel's turn in Bahasa Melayu. Okay, terima kasih.